welcome to the second Asylum movie review. And we're doing a mockbuster this time around. The previous time we did this was Belly Free about teenagers fearing motherhood. But now we're finally experiencing the big ones, the mockbusters, the ones that rip off the movies that are coming out the same weekend. Um, and they made it quickly and cheaply as they could to cash on the movie's release. So, what is the first one we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about the Twisters, which obviously from the title is a ripoff of Twisters and Twisters, which came out in 2024, and this came out around the same time to capitalize on the release of the film. And is it as bad as you say? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's almost funny bad, but not the same. But I think War of the Worlds was more entertaining than this movie, honestly. Um, of course, the first problem with this movie is an obvious ripoff of both Twister movies. They have scientists and like trying to having like a satellite to stop a tornado and find ways to stop it. And of course, the tornado is attacking buildings and taking people's lives. And it's a rip. It's obviously a blatant ripoff of Twister, but done worse. And the characters also are not also very flat. They have barely have chemistry. And some of their dialogue are pretty bad and pretty bad delivered at worst, of course. Of course, I didn't expect the acting to be Oscar-worthy from an Asylum movie. And some of the decisions they made are very weird. Like they have like the like they decided to use like air pilots for to stop the tornadoes, but they didn't do but as I expected, it would obviously kill them, and it did. The tornadoes killed the pilots. Shock. And the way they defeat the tornado is weird. They use a laser to kill the tornado. I don't know if that could work in real life. They don't use the Dorothy. The only way, I mean, they're like with a truck with bombs. That's the closest thing to the Dorothy of this movie, but they don't. But the Dorothy is not. They don't use like a car with like experiments to kill the tornado. They just use a laser to kill it, which is very weak. Which I don't think it works. But as Goku says, first rule: there are no rules the Twisters. And of course, the green and the effects on the tornado is laughably bad. Of course, and it looks really not very good. It obviously is obvious a bad special effect. And the editing is really bad. Like at the beginning, an old man dies from the tornado, and it just cuts to the entire neighborhood like messed up. Like that was a weird cut. And there was a death of scene in the movie that made me kind of laugh. Where like Claudia or Clara gets killed by the tornadoes and rocks fell over her, and it's kind of made me funny because of how bad it was done with the effects, and it was a very hilariously done, poorly done scene. And the fire and the same scene is also really bad as well. So yeah, it's a very bad movie, as you expect from an Asylum movie. Um, and uh, and yeah, yeah, and the movie overall was really dull. It was not the great, not the funniest, awesome start to the Asylum movies, but it'll hopefully get better. I mean, next month I'll cover something kind of ridiculous. Uh, get excited for that. Um, uh, and yeah, I do think this the Twister is not very good, and for being a ripoff of of Twister, black characters, bad acting, and really stupid, dumb special effects. So yeah, so let me know your thoughts on this film if you have seen it. I wonder how many. And peace out. Bye.